So Reina is now in my new city. That's right, it's time to execute plan liberation of Rome. Well, liberation is a strong word. There's the aerodrome down immediately. Very nice. You can see that I can also build a hangar and an airport as well. Woohoo! That's pretty awesome. So that's a fully built district, and seeing as I've got all this gold, you know, I might as well just treat myself to some bombers. And by some, I mean probably, should we call it around 5? Around 5 feels nicer actually. No, I can only build them there, so I'm going to have to fly them out next turn, but 4 will do for now. That's pretty good. Need some melee units, I would suggest as well, to be able to do the final attacks. I haven't unlocked destroyers yet, and I believe ironclads are probably going to be a little weak. So, I mean, inventory, it's not a bad idea. I mean, cuirassiers don't cause CO2 issues. I'm just thinking CO2 is my big bugbear right now. So I think I will go for a cuirassier. Yeah. Why not? In fact, actually, I'm going to go for a second one over here. I know I'm eating into my interest per turn, but it's worth it. I'll get that money back in no time. They very helpfully spawned some inventory for me around this city. I might be able to... Okay, not quite yet, but I can almost steal them. This free city is proving almost impossible, but yeah, look, I can actually bomb it next turn, so that's quite fun. Just checking in on the wind conditions as well. You can see Japan did get satellites, but they haven't got nanotech yet, or smart materials. So I think I'm okay for now. I do have 6 spare governor titles. I mean, at this point, does it really matter what I do with them? Like, I actually don't think I've got enough. Oh well, I don't think I've got enough space for them, put it that way. Like, I've actually got so many now. Just everyone is at full capacity, especially as I steal even more city-states. Let's just get Candy, and then 3 into Muscat, and Kaplunk. 4,500 culture. Yeah. It's not quite enough, is it? I think we need to continue pushing it. Yay! Our bombers can actually reach. That is wonderful. Okay, well, let's just do a little bit of damage to this city. If we can liberate it with bombers, I can actually make use of all of the diplomatic favour and the reduction in penalties that comes with doing this sort of thing. Yay! Keep it. Nah, we'll liberate it. We'll get the favour back and get the Kemmons just to love me for what I'm about to do to Rome. I built Petra because, quite frankly, I could. There's very little other reason for it. Future Civic is now being done every turn. I'm starting to get writers out of my earlobes. To be honest, I'm not really going for a tourist victory. Although, if I focused on it, I could get mad tourism. I think maybe I should just to see how high I could push it. Especially with a bit of conquest. If we do that thing where we start to minimise how far people can get into the game with all of my aircraft, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over 30,000 gold. Once I get to that point, I get the full interest per turn. It's about 33,000 gold. That's the ultimate point I want to get to. Once I get to there, then I can effectively do what I want with gold, and you know, I've got the full earning capacity. I mean, 3,200 per turn is pretty nice. Oh man, they literally I was just about to declare a formal war on them, and they unfortunately the denouncement just ran out. Like this turn. Ugh. Never mind. Right, I've gone to war. They're at war with Japan already, but let's just see if we can do a little bit of dealing. As you can see, it went well. Every single person joined in. Oh, Rome. I am so sorry, but there is absolutely no way in hell this is going to go well for you. You know what? I think we may actually kill some of these cities and probably just keep them, I would suggest. There's no need to worry about giving them back or anything. I'd leave them with their capital, but if I just take all these cities, I can liberate 2 city-states and take a bunch of other stuff. Nice. I just realised Oya is 96 melee strength. Yes, please. Alright, well, let's get her into the front line as well. That would be funny. And there's 2 heroes left, actually. So, I might as well just go for them. Why not at this stage? Why not? I want to see how hard the Cree come at Rome here, because this could be hilarious. Oh, Alex actually wants to be my friend. Isn't that lovely? Oh, go on then. You know what, we can be friends, that's fine. I'm up to almost 2,000 diplomatic favour per turn. We are generating just a ton of it at the moment because of all of my future civics and all of the other bits and pieces. There we go. In fact, actually, should we just see? I'm going to go around and just double check I've got embassies of everyone. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Oh dear, Rome. This is just going to go atrociously badly for you, I think. Let's get the Ursa in, attack the city, like so. Beautiful. Keep the city. And I think let's get Victor in, who conveniently now has all of the upgrades as well. Oh, King Arthur is in this city. That would explain why it's doing so well. Alright, let's just quickly get our bombers upgraded. Just as I go around and make sure that my faith has actually purchased all the buildings I can, because I just saw a research lab that I could have done. That was a bit of a mistake. Never mind. It is so easy when you have friends just to like pick up all of this stuff. That's the Club of Hercules. That gives me tons and tons and tons of tourism if I wanted it. Oh, I mean, like, music is my biggest issue, but look, art I've now filled up on, writing I've now filled up on, relics I've filled up on. It's all great, really. Alright, let's see what damage we can do to this city. The chances are the damage is going to be atrociously small, because Arthur is an incredibly stubborn opponent. We may need to increase our bomber force, actually. I mean, they're not offering any anti-air, I should point that out. So, Rome, I mean, they're sitting ducks, they can only survive for so long. But I shouldn't have... I mean, maybe I should have more bombers. Right, you know what? I'm going to actually do that. Ravenna is rebelling in 3 turns. But let's just get Rena into this city. And I can build another aerodrome and do the same trick again. Oh, Alex has just declared war against Kamasi again. Stop it. Please just stop it. I mean... I've kind of blocked off 3 out of the 4 areas here. If I move another unit over, like this heavy chariot, just go stand there for me. I'm just protecting my city-states, literally by just standing in the way of the tanks. It's a little bit worrying that, but sure. Oh look, there's Arthur. Arthur has managed to crawl his way out of the city. That helps me sufficiently here to get some more bomber strikes in. I reckon next turn we should be able to do that pretty well. In the meantime, I mean, I can't see Arthur's health, but I can, in theory, use a storm just to blast it off him a bit, so it's quite funny. I can actually now build the Biosphere, which is it's an exciting revelation for me. I love it so much. After just that playthrough where it was just the most insane building that I've ever built in the world, I endeavour to try and do it every single game I can, although it's actually proving difficult to find somewhere adjacent to a neighbourhood and on a river. Yeah, you got to think about this sort of stuff because that does not come easily. You know what, actually, instead of building this, get yourself a neighbourhood here, and then you can do it afterwards. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Hippolyta! Here we go. Right, this is where we can start to pull some amazing troops into the battle. 1 bomber in, followed by a 2nd. A 3rd should take down the city entirely. A 4th, if I can find it, I'm just going to move out, which will leave me enough just to buy another one in. Look at that. Just bomber force is going to be super important. How much aluminium are we getting in? 8 per turn. Oh, we've got tons of room on that one. Tons of room. Alright, new city for me. Thank you very much. I wish I could, like, give Kamasi troops. We used to be able to gift troops to people in Civ 5. Can't do that anymore. I think people just didn't like all the exploits you could pull off with it, but yeah, that's nothing I can really do. I've got my unit just like desperately on the way to come and block it off, but they've got a tank in there, unfortunately, which isn't great for me. Just gonna keep doing this now where actually this is all the governors in. I don't have any more spaces for governors, they're all done. But I'm still going to get 1 governor per turn at the moment, which is just ridiculous. Oh, would you stop spreading your religion around my cities? This is proving very annoying. Very, very annoying. Plus, I've also stuck some of the policy cards on so that I can send some amazing trade routes out of Miletos. Because I want the Biosphere, and this is the city that's going to build it for me. So, you know, hooray for that. 100 Daro. Oh yeah, if I can liberate this thing, that's going to be a lot of extra housing, I think, for my empire, which is pretty nice. I mean, they're not the ones I'm super excited about. I'll be honest, it's Vilnius. That thing is amazing. So why was I not party to that emergency? I mean, honestly, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there at all, but I don't like it. I feel like I have been frozen out of some important diplomatic decisions. And important diplomatic decisions are what my civ is all about, because I like to wheedle my way in. Yeah, diplomatic victory is by far the most likely victory for me, as you can see by my repeated war sort of weariness-esque factors. In fact, actually, oh, shall I do the Hippolyta trick where she can stand on an aerodrome? I think it still works. Yeah, look, the bombers actually, you can refresh them, which is the most hilarious thing ever. Oh dear. Right, actually that is technically my city, so go and spread my religion to it. Like so. Can I just, like, get in there? Yes. Yes. Oh no, it did that super thing where it went above and around. Never mind. Right, now we will liberate it and kaplonk. 5,000 culture per turn. These are the sort of deals we like. Yes. 34 gold per turn just for some aluminium. I love it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, they stole it. The bastards. I wanna declare an emergency. I want to declare an emergency. It was mine and I loved it dearly. Oh, it's just rude. Like, that's what I think I'm most offended by, just how rude it was. I've got genes. Ugh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I've got genes, I'm sulking now. And with this, I think Cume should be pretty much dead. So in comes Hippolyta and clonk. Oh yeah, Cume is mine. Okay, we just need to quickly run our guys in and just start trying to convert the religion over, because it's the only way I'm going to keep it loyal. Yeah, look at that. Already over. Don't starve yourself. Please, come on, sort it out. Thank you very much. Lovely. 4 turns I've got, even with Victor in there. That doesn't seem like an awful lot, I'll be honest. Never mind. Oh, what I can do is I could get some military engineers in. Yes, which I'm definitely going to do. Because those military engineers I can use to build me more airstrips, which means more bombers. Now that's unfortunate. Rome has just given me a coal power plant and I don't want one of those, because they burn coal and coal is bad. So Rome are just willing to capitulate, which makes my job a lot quicker. So yes, I think I will do that. Let's just take everything from Rome. It saves me from having to sort of destroy it and rebuild it and do all of that sort of stuff. Now, the reason I'm kind of wanting to do this, to be fair, is I'd quite like to have a go and see if I can now hand Vilnius back, or whether, because I traded for it, I have to keep it now. This is actually something I have been meaning to test. So is it going to give me the option? Yes, gave me the option and I can liberate it. There we go. That is exciting indeed. And 2 envoys, Muscat, come back to me. Right, step 1 of the important jobs of Steppington is I need to get my missionaries over to spread the good old word of my religion. So let's just get these inquisitors in and ready to go. Some of these cities aren't half bad actually. There's a broadcast centre possible in that one, so that's good. We can get a zoo. Yeah, that's cool. And a stadium on top of that, so lots and lots of amenities in my new empire. Lovely. Now, the best bit about all this was look at all these traders I've just been able to buy. Oh, yes. I always like this. Rome respects empires with a lot of land. Yeah, I've got all your land. Hehehe. Oh, the irony of it is wonderful. Also, I mean, there are still 3 cities, so I'm going to just do my best to liberate as many of them as I can, because obviously you get more points, but also you get a reduction in grievances, which makes a big difference at just keeping everyone happy, and meaning I don't want to lose any of my alliances. This is the thing. Alliances are what keeping me nice and safe. There we go. Right, Biosphere. 18 turns, you say? Well, if I put you on production focus, and then we do some of these, you can see that it's gone to 10 turns, so I've halved the time. That's not bad really, is it? Not bad at all. In fact, actually, I might as well just improve the city even more. Should we give it golden amenities? Let's do that. So Rome is no longer a polluter, but Japan is. Japan's taking a huge diplomatic hit now. Alex has taken a big hit because obviously they are killing people. The Kemans, I mean, a lot of people have got a lot of diplomatic favour here, but I think I've got enough that I could be causing some severe problems for them. I'm starting to send some tourism to people as well now. I have all the city-states. City-states are happy. They're all with me. Can't complain about that. And let's just quickly take this city, like so, and I will liberate that back to the Cree, because I don't want anyone disliking me. Oh, they're just going to give me more epics, apparently. I mean, will you just give me everything? If I give you... I mean, that's really not much. If I give you some coal as well, because you seem to like coal, and let's give you some oil. Yeah, cool, thank you. I'll keep all these, shall I? Cheers. Anyone know what I can do with my 8 spare governors? No? No? I'm a bit stuck. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, there's a free city here that just happens to have the Taj Mahal in it. Cool. I mean, sure. Why not? At this point, why not? I just feel like going shopping again. Should we see what we can take from Japan? So they will trade 6 things with us. I reckon if we're clever with our resources, we should be able to send them quite a few things. Look at that, 1,100 gold for 6 great works. I mean, sure. At this point, why not? Why not? Our art museums are looking pretty handsome. We've got lots of, actually we've even got more space for writing, got more space for music. We can just keep trading. Let's see if anyone else has got anything. Look at all that themed artwork, isn't it lovely? Yeah. So I can now build wind turbines, which is a very useful thing. Not what I need. I actually would like the waterborne version, but I think they're going to be in the sort of later tech trees. So let's just head down this way. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of techs I need. We're picking up a lot of missed techs at the bottom here, but that's fine. So the World Congress, we're looking for a perfect run here. We have 3,858 diplomatic favor. That's pretty good. So we don't mind that. There's a diplomatic victory point with the World Games, so we'll vote up that one. Okay, government type gains a wild card slot. Now we're just going to have a quick look and see what everybody is. Lots of people are fascism, but then also Japan is a digital democracy. So we should go for digital democracy, I think, because that's what we are and that's what we want. People are likely to ban amber because I have 11 of amber and people will want to get me, so we will grant 0 amber, vote on that one, and then of course voting upwards on ourselves for the win. We want to be as ambitious as possible, especially seeing as I can put 28 votes up to it. I don't know if it'll be enough, quite frankly. In fact, actually we've got to I'll put 25 votes on it because I want to keep some favour to put a load of votes on other stuff like all these. So we'll give it a go. We'll see how much I carry over from that. Oh, it's all gone down quite a lot. So you got to think that I probably got a few victories there. I think the World Games did pass, which is exciting. So Pericles, fascism got the wildcard slot out. They did jump in on that. How close were we? Digital democracy. Japan only put 2 votes into it. Oh, oh, it was so close. I could have forced that one actually. I could have forced that one. Does that put me on 19 points? I think it does actually, doesn't it? Let me just check that. 19 points. It does. Alright, so we need to actually, down the science tree, we need to be going down here in order to find the extra diplomatic point, or the extra scientific point. Doesn't matter which way I go, it's still all horrific. Okay, science is the name of the game now. In fact, actually, look at that. I can just purchase in a campus. Oh, that's lovely. And then let's get a library in there, followed by a university, and then followed by a research lab. That's wonderful. In fact, I can get a spaceport just built in this city. I mean, that's hilarious. And a neighbourhood? Sure. Why not? It's the best island nation ever. Mulan. And then here we go. Let's go and just raid this free city because, quite frankly, we can. You know, I'm doing my best to pump the CO2 out of the atmosphere, but I don't think I'm actually managing it. The world is slowly heating up, which is really good because Japan is going to struggle to vote against me on anything. But still, I can't actually cool the planet quick enough. Here we go. The Biosphere. Oh, already it's given me about 200 tourism. I haven't even got started. I've barely built any renewable energy at all. I'm pretty sure most of my renewable energy has been stolen, and I don't know if that's in the spirit of renewable energy, really. More things. Everyone likes giving me things. Nice. Okay, we're still building renewable energy. I've got Roebling, who actually can put some more housing and amenities in my capital, both of which are severely needed. Ooh, special session. This is something... Oh, invite me to it. I want to be part of it, please. No? Oh, how depressing. Like, I just want to be part of these things so I can get diplomatic points. I guess they're not inviting me for that very reason. Somehow my tourism is now actually, like, growing as well, which is relatively entertaining. I should probably focus on getting that a little bit. I mean, Merchant Confederation has always been really good fun, don't get me wrong, but I probably should get online communities in. Public Works I'm using for all the builders. Raj is a fun one. It doesn't give me huge amounts, so let's instead go for heritage tourism. And I think, which is probably the worst one from that, Economic Union. It's a really fun policy card, that, but I'm going to get rid of it and get satellite broadcasts. So there we go, there's a bunch more tourism, plus I'm now getting huge tourism boosts to the AI. We'll see if that, combined with other techs, makes a bit of a difference. Athens just built itself a campus, now it has all the buildings. Ooh, industrial districts provide tourism. Huh, well, I've got some spare faith just sort of lying around, so I'll pick up that, why not? Oh, and Jane Drew, oh, I always like her, she's also always really cool. I always reach that fun stage when no one actually wants to be my friend anymore. Well, that's just great fun, because I love going through turn by turn and having to do open borders with everyone. That's what I come to Civ for. That's the sort of engaging diplomatic ability and to and fro and general, like, it's like EU simulator. Can we go in and declare an open border arrangement? Probably. Will it be exciting? No. There we go. Now people want to be friends. Like, why? Why did it take you to come to me rather than the other way around? This is like it's like a sort of domination thing, isn't it? Like, if I ask you, then I'm in control. Whereas if I ask them, they don't like it somehow. It's weird. I don't know why they've got a thing about that, but they do. Saying it there, I'm not actually going to make alliances with anybody because I don't want them to have diplomatic favour. I'm generating it through my nose. I don't want them to have it. They're really struggling. Everyone is struggling, and that's because I've got such a huge negative contribution to CO2. Everyone else is starting to get a massive CO2 penalty to diplomatic favour. It makes a huge difference. If you've never tried this strategy before, do it. Just have all of your cities doing carbon recapture, and you can pull it back so quickly. I'm just purchasing in great musicians at the moment. Why? I don't know. Something to do with the fact that I'm a little bored. Oh, what a shame. Oh, Rome has just fallen out of the game because of loyalty. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are we going to do about that? Well, if the answer is liberate it just solely for our own benefit, then yeah, that is the correct answer. Great music in my cities. Ho ho ho. This is all lovely. We've got actually loads of space for things now. Music is definitely the weakness I had in my empire. And also incredibly cheap just to be able to buy musicians like every turn. By the way, I'm now on 6,000 culture per turn. Yeah, that is a casual flex. Don't mind me. Just flexing. They're smart materials. Unfortunately not the one I want. Oh, I'm catching up on tourism now. Slowly but surely catching up on tourism. Oh, Japan has researched smart materials, as has the Kree. And they're starting to build the Mars colonies now, so we just need to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I'm not worried. Ooh, 2 randomly chosen free technologies. I always forget about that one. Oh, she's so good. Right. Okay. As soon as I can find her, here she is. Right. If it gives me lasers, then no matter. Guidance systems, nuclear fusion. No, it didn't give me. Okay, that's exciting. Brilliant. Now I summoned a helicopter army right next to Rome. And we can do our usual thing of just cleansing it of walls with our bombers. And let me select this one. No? Yes? There we go. And then the helicopter comes in. Oh, for goodness sake, what is with these misclicks today? The game is getting a bit hot, I think. Anyway, liberate. Liberate to founder. Look at that. God, we're good. Imagine how effective this strategy would be with Australia, by the way. I think I've said that before, but I mean it. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. See what I mean? Look at all these people getting negative penalties. Rome is getting a penalty, and they are currently on 0. So, you know, that's pretty good. Nobody here, oh yeah, it's gone, actually, that's fair, but nobody here has got more than 200 diplomatic favour. Nobody will be able to stop me. Absolutely nobody. You can see my tourism is going mental right now. So I am just continuing my delightful builder splurge, I guess is the best way of putting it, but just making sure that every single tile that I can possibly improve has got renewable energy on it. I'm going to be just the most renewable person you've ever seen. I'll be constantly reincarnating, I'm gonna be immortal, and every time I get killed I'm just gonna return to some sort of vampire coffin. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. And I mean, I might build a flood barrier, but in theory I shouldn't actually need to, because the world shouldn't be getting any warmer. It's just gone from 0.5 to 0.4. So I am now beginning to push it down, and look, every single one of these people is now in the red. And don't forget, because I've not allying myself with them as well, they're not getting the points. So this next vote, there's nothing anyone can do about it. And these two heroes have been at it for about 10 turns. Mulan attacking twice, and it's just, eventually we'll break through. We've actually got the walls down to about half now. How many turns have they got? 4 lifespan and 7 lifespan. Should we replace them with other heroes? I think I probably should. Let's get the twins involved. And let's, okay, oh yeah, can't get back, but that's okay. We don't mind that. No, the tech tree is so boring. Okay, right, which direction we're going to go? Advanced AI will unlock that. Cybernetics unlocks this. Smart materials unlocks that. Oh, that's so awkward. It's just like, nah, we're going to put it right in the middle of all of the things so that you can't get any of them. Smart materials. So people have really, yeah, look at this. Japan has now got smart materials as well. So the game is coming into its sort of later stages now. We've got to be careful that we don't end up we're just running out of time here. I'm doing everything I can. I've got the tourism victory is absolutely being cemented on all fronts right now. I've got as many great works as I can physically handle. There's nothing else that I can trade. The only thing that I could possibly do is to get some more relics going, actually thinking about it. So let's just do this, because relics, there are a few spots. If I get my artwork, I'll clean. Oh, actually, no, saying that, there really is very little room. Okay, fine, we can get 1 relic. Oh, no, he's actually not going to trade it with me. Have we reached the stage where they're not going to trade me stuff? Yes, they have. Delightful. Never mind. Just realised I haven't got Wish You Were Here. Which should give me a little bit of tourism. I don't think it's that much tourism, to be fair. I mean, I've got such good policy cards. That's the problem. All of these are giving me like hundreds of stuff. Colonial taxes are giving me 800 gold right now. That's pretty nuts. Public work, no, you know what? It's such a small amount. I don't need it just for now. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Logistics, wasn't I? Logistics is useful. That just helps me to move my builders around the map, because, quite frankly, they have a lot of space to move across, and I just am not giving them much luxury on that. Just remember, as you're buying stuff, you should never go below 30,000 gold, because then you're giving up interest income. So let's see the damage here. I'm pretty sure there should be a little bit of damage to at least somebody. Rome has a Dark Age, and Japan does. Oh, actually, that's good. Hopefully, has Japan lost a mainland city? No, of course they haven't. They will have lost something of their... Oh, Lisbon. Lisbon has just been lost from Japan. That is good, because Lisbon is a city-state. Right. We are excited about that turn of events. That is something quite beautiful. Let's just quickly get the bomber in, and let's get going. World Games, I'm doing okay, because I'm the only person that's actually engaged in it, so that will give me a diplomatic point. 9 turns to a victory, essentially. That's what you need to keep an eye on that one for, and there's no harm in getting an aquarium and an aquatic centre in, I think. Breaking my rule of going below 30,000, but I'm impatient. And does anybody want any of my 18 spare governors? Please, I beg you. they're sat around, they're not doing anything. It's rather just embarrassing at this point. Please someone look after one for me. I can't babysit all of these governors. They're just sat there going, can I help? And it's like, oh, yes, probably, but, what happened here? Should we just not ask questions? Is that the easiest thing to do here? Oh, there's a submarine. Okay. Right, that's not very fun. We don't like that. Oh no, my city flooded. That's what I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop nature by freezing it over. If all the rivers are frozen, I can't possibly get flooded. That's what I'm aiming for here. That's the aim. That's the aim. Just freeze the world. What's that? A new campus? Thank you very much. We'll just put all the buildings in. Ah, faith. That's why faith is so good to have. Here we go. Right, we'll get the 2 bombers just quickly to deal with this horrific mechanized infantry. We don't like the fact barbs have mechanized infantry. That's pretty scary. That jet bomber will do 1 hit, and then this jet bomber will take the walls off. And suddenly, before you know it, Lisbon is mine and liberated. Oh yeah. Get 9 envoys with them as well. That's quite nice. No, I'm not having an alliance. I'm refusing all alliances at this point. Don't forget, people just want an alliance because they can't they just want more diplomatic favour. They don't understand, they don't get any now. It's all mine. Oh, I lost my hero, but that's okay. We've got coming up on 16,000 faith once the turn rolls over. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get her back. In fact, we can actually get both of them back immediately. Oya will have 108. And then Hippolyta will have 114. You know what? I like that. I like both of those things. Both of those things are, to me, reasonably exciting. So we'll just go and we'll go and stick them across to the front line. And there it is. Offshore wind farm. I found it. I found it. Finally. Well, actually, my jet bomber can probably reach this city now. Oh, that would have been easier. Why did I not think of that? I mean, I've been... Never mind. Look at this. It's really starting to race up now, my tourism per turn. As soon as you get past the 2000 mark, it doesn't matter even if the computer has got like 766 culture per turn. You will race up and you will start to take over. It's all just about making sure that you've got a trade route for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we've got all 6 traded with, and we've got open borders of everybody. So again, yes. It's really annoying. At this point, curiously, actually, if I were to, and we'll just let the turn roll over quickly. If I were to knock Japan out of the game, I would lose 50 tourists, but the next best person would be Kemmons, and they'd be at 430, so it would be 300 out of 430. So this is the one occasion where knocking someone out of the game would actually make it easier, whereas if I were to knock, say, Kemmons out of the game, I wouldn't touch the 900 because that's defined by Japan, but I would lose 51 tourists. So that's kind of the calculation you have to do in your head, whether you're thinking about whether or not you want someone to live in your game. Just useful to know, I think. Look at that for a trade route. 6 food, 8 production, 38 gold, 2 science, 2 culture, 11 faith. You know what? Sure, I love it. Okay, can I take the city now? Oh, the twins aren't quite ready. Oh, it's so close. I literally just fixed everything in Kilimanjaro, but it's okay. 0 population loss apparently, and 8 tiles game fertility. I'll take that. That's not a bad... I'll keep everything on fire. Why not? Quite frankly, why not? Alright, here we go. Now it's on 0 health. Now the twins can come in and boom. I mean, normally I would keep it, but because it has got the Taj Mahal. Do I keep it or do I liberate it? Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to keep it. The Taj Mahal, I think, is actually a really good pickup for me. So, yeah. There you go, and we've actually got about 5 million spare governors, so let's just go and stick you over here. Delightful. Plus, I've also found this lovely new city-state that I can attack. Oh, lovely. Let's just get rid of that machine gun quickly. So I've got predictive systems. Here we go. This is exciting. Nobody's building the exoplanet expedition just yet. I'm keeping an eye on great people. I mean, space race projects is an important one. Has anyone else been buying them? No. So I could just use some faith and just make sure that nobody steals him, which would be pretty useful. But, I might win him anyway, so we don't need to rush that one through. Okay, that's fine for now. Who keeps stealing all of my traders? Someone is stealing my traders, and I'm not happy about it. But as I say, predictive systems, which means we can now put down offshore wind farms. These things give tons and tons and tons and tons of tourism because of the biosphere. To put it into context, you can see that this ski resort is generating 9 tourism per turn, and this is generating 10 tourism per turn. So each offshore wind turbine is generating 10, as is the solar panel. That's generating 10. See if I can find an actual ski resort, because it will give you a comparison. That ski resort is generating 9. So there we go. World Wonder is only generating 13. So, so yeah, that's just crazy, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, we were so ready for this. We were so ready for this. Look at all of these wind turbines, just all being pushed around, all generating power for me. Nom 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 nom. Now I think I can get my tourism to at least 3,000 with this, and you can see it will start to accelerate. Look at this, it is now accelerating pretty madly. Right, city's now weak. In comes Oya, and boom, it's mine. Do I liberate it? No, at this point I'm going to just actually keep them, because it's better to just be able to put wind turbines into them. Wind turbines, woohoo! This is the city I was looking forward to improving. There's so many fantastic tiles around here just purely because of the mausoleum. Oh yes, all the electricity. There we go, 200 tourism, we just jumped that last turn. 200, and suddenly victory in 32 turns. You know what I haven't done in a little while? Some shopping. Let's go and have a look and see what deals we can do, because, I mean, ignoring luxuries, there were a lot of, amenities. What? No, relics. Ignoring relics. Oh dear, my mind's gone blank. The computer really wanted stuff, like 10 gold per turn. If I go 2, 3, 4, like so, what would you give me? 39 gold per turn. Okay, let me keep a record, because I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to go around selling things like aluminium as well. Not to these guys, clearly, but with like oil. Yeah, so I'm on 39 gold. I'll come back to me. I'll let you know what we get. I mean, it's this sort of deal. Look at that, 116 gold per turn. Nice. There you go. Those are the deals. 39, 31, 116, 39, 71, 46, 39. I think the easiest way of doing it is doing it the other way. I think I just got about 430 gold per turn just from deals there. That's not a bad result, really, is it? Especially seeing as all I'm going to do is spend it on builders at this point. Literally everyone on builders. Now I think I can probably get to about 2,750 tourism per turn this turn. So let's just quickly do that. Yep, 2,800 we got to just in one turn there. Yeah, we are. We're rocketing up now. This is lovely. Also, Rome decided to rebel. I disapprove of this. I need my culture puppet. Culture puppet, by the way, I've decided is like a term I'm going to patent. I think it just works really, really well, culture puppet. You know exactly what it is. Somebody you're keeping alive deliberately with the sole purpose of just funneling envoys through them. Oh, there's seasteads, by the way. That will give me the 1 point I need. I've just kind of been toying with people at this point. Nobody's really putting any pressure on it, so I've just not really bothered to. I mean, if I really wanted to rush it, I could have rushed engineers and scientists through to sort of speed me through, but there's just no need. I'm just happy. I'm very chill. Especially look at this. Everyone now is on a negative penalty because I've taken so much up my atmosphere. So much. Nobody's getting into diplomatic favour because of it. Like, still, Persia have managed to creep along from 200 to 219 in the space of about 10 turns. I've gained about 1,000 in the same time, so, you know, not bad. So we're now more influenceable over every civ except from Japan. These are the guys we are now funneling in on, and they're also my government, Japan, so really, I mean, we're doing all right. Minus 40% on different governments is a little bit annoying, but considering how many policy cards I've got going at the moment, not a real problem. Oh, did you see I got to 2999 as well? So I am increasing it by about 200 per turn at the moment. All my gold, literally all of my gold, is being funneled in to builders and to improving all of these tiles. But I mean, there's so many tiles to improve. I'm going to need like a lot more builders than I've got already. Like I've got probably enough. There's enough space around my empire probably to push the tourism into maybe the sort of 7,000s, I think. And almost as if to just ruin our fun, there's seasteads. The World Games as well we won, so we've probably gone to 21 diplomatic points now. We will go to 21 next term. That's a shame. I was having fun. You know, we're not even going to get to the vote. Should we push forward to the vote just so you can see what it would have been like? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody can even vote against me at this point. Like, I have so much diplomatic favour. Like, so much diplomatic favour. And there we go. The diplomatic victory is the victory of choice. 2,419. Again, I feel like it cut me off just a little early there because our culture was mad. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Science was also incredibly high towards the end. My gold was just insane, but consistently above about 30,000 is where I tried to keep it. You can see my score. Actually, my score wasn't even anywhere near being the highest for quite a long period of that game. That's actually hilarious. Governors, total governors, this is the most useless stat ever. Religions founded, again, why would you ever need that? How many wonders did I actually do? 6 wonders in total. Well, there you go. Number of combats, I did quite a few, just normally just 3ing cities. I mean, yeah, this was pretty cool. 3,400 tourism I'm up to at the moment, and you can see I am now catapulting towards Japan. I would have won a tourism victory in about 15 turns, I reckon, because, I mean, look at all this space. If we just do like a quick calculation, don't forget, each one of these improvements is worth 10 tourism. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 47, 48, 49, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Oh, already we've counted 57 tiles that I can improve. That's 570 tourism right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could even start founding cities at this point. I'm on 6,400 gold per turn. The Biosphere is just, you can't fight it. It's impossible to fight. It is absolutely ridiculous. And hey, look at that, 6,330 culture per turn. I mean, should we just see how we can get the stats? Yeah, 6,700, of which is a 220% bonus the city-states I'm suzerain of. Oh my god. Look at that. I mean, my science is only about 500 per turn. It's not actually the highest. Persia actually has more science than I do. It's just because of my culture. Oh my word, that was a fun game. Imagine what we would have pulled off if I could have kept more of those city-states. We kept a lot of city-states, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them got taken over. And we didn't really have the aggressive military expansion that we really would have benefited from if we wanted to go and like rescue half of them. Cahokia is still there. You can see Kumasi is still there. I mean, we've got just like sad, tragic people that have just been destroyed. Rapa Nui, I mean, that was an amazing city-state. Why Japan would want to kill that, I don't know. I mean, Leventa, oh my god, there's tons of them. Oh man, that's infuriating because we could have had way more culture per turn. But you know what? Considering what we did, I'm quite proud of that. Imagine the tourism you could get if you took over the world with the Biosphere. It's almost quite tempting, isn't it? Can we get a culture victory on a map like this where you just take over the world, you leave yourself little puppet states, and then you go for the Biosphere? Because ultimately, I genuinely believe if you have this beautiful, beautiful wonder, you will win the game, especially with these things around next to it. Oh, that was good fun. Anyway, it was lovely seeing you guys here. You should check me out in my next video, which I am about to rapidly ascend to. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.